In this video, I'm going to show you both exercises that you can do with the O2 trainer. The O2 trainer is an inspiratory muscle trainer, which means it works out the muscles responsible for inhaling, which are your diaphragm, that's the biggest mover, so to say, and your intercostals, your external intercostals, which are the muscles in between your ribs. You see, your lungs are just two bags. There's no muscle in a lung. The way it works when you breathe is by chest expansion. And then you have a vacuum between the body and the lungs, and that vacuum will open up your lungs. So the more you can expand your chest, the more air you can put into your lungs. And the O2 trainer is just the device for that. Now, there's two exercises. I'm going to give you some tips as well at the very end. There's two exercises. Exercise number one will attack the front breathing muscles. The exercise number two will attack the back breathing muscles. Yes, you have breathing muscles 360 degrees circumferential around your body. Exercise one, pretty simple. There's movement with it, and that's why I give you some other tips after this as well. So you place the O2 trainer in your mouth. You exhale by first bending at diaphragm level. That will push a lot of air out. Then I complete my exhale by leaning over completely. When all the air is out, then I start inhaling with force, and I come up very slowly. I try to time it in such a way that once I sit straight, that is the end of the inhale. Here we go. Keep your shoulders low, by the way. This is very important. All muscles relaxed and only focus on this part, just at the bottom of your rib cage and your belly. Again, very important. Keep all your muscles relaxed. Only focus on the lowest part of your rib cage to expand. Now, if you wonder what size resistance cap to use, for most people, it's either 4, 5, or 6. 30 repetitions should take you between 3 and 4.5 minutes. You go below 3 minutes, you need more resistance. If you go over 4.5 minutes, you need less resistance. You do this for 30 repetitions and you're going to be good to go. Now, exercise number two will attack, as I mentioned before, the back breathing muscles. These are muscles you never used before. Well, 95% of you are breathing wrong, right? So chances are very high that you've never used those muscles, meaning don't do 30 repetitions the very first time because you're going to be in insane muscle ache pain the very next day. This one, I'm going to exhale again on my diaphragm level, and then I completely exhale, but I'm leaning here on my arms and on my legs. I relax every muscle in the body and I only focus on my back to expand when I'm inhaling with force. Here we go. Now, when tomorrow you feel muscle aches in your neck and shoulders, that means you didn't relax them. It's what most people do the first few times, including myself. Complete inhale, complete exhale. And watch here, when I exhale, I squeeze my shoulder blades together because that will push more air out of your lungs. You do this 30 more times and you're good to go. Now, this should take you between 3 and 4.5 minutes. What I do, I set a timer, I do it for 5 minutes, but I've always been an overachiever. Now, if you don't like the movements and it's a little bit confusing, what you can also do is simply sitting straight and then inhale and focus on your entire lower body, this part again at the lower part of your ribcage, to expand. It's great, it's not excellent. So this will work and it will be good. But doing the breathing exercises, that's what even the Olympians do, the endurance athletes, using the breathing exercise. That makes it a little bit better, okay? But if you don't, just sit straight, keep your shoulders relaxed, all the muscles relaxed, only focus on expanding your core here and expanding your back breathing muscles. Expel all the air out of your lungs. You do 30 repetitions like that, and boom, you are good to go again. Now, if you say, I don't have time to go to the gym or sit down and do this 4.5 minutes, what about this? Do you hike? Do you walk a dog? Do it while you're hiking or walking a dog. Why not? You're killing two birds with one stone. Listen, it's very important to train these muscles because your endurance is going to be insane. Great for asthma, cystic fibrosis, uh, COPD, balance, anxiety, PTSD. Go to our website, o2trainer.com, and there's a tab which says Science. Click on that and you will see a drop down with a list of published medical journals for what the O2 Trainer can do for you. Godspeed, everybody, and breathe on.